too. It's the second highest single week of album sales in history. It also makes it the biggest album of the year so far and ties Taylor with Jay-Z. They both now have 14 chart-topping albums as soloists. Only the Beatles have more at 19. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
Look for a new breed of hat at this year's big race. The same day, Panera launched its limited edition bread hat. Its kooky ode to the race. It sold out online. $21 fascinators combine 3D printed bread bowl replicas with bright lime green, yellow, and pink ostrich feathers and a gold spoon. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Let's see. Something different for dinner. Searching restaurants near me.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Gee, same old, same old.
Wait, we're right here. Ma'am, our restaurant's just a few blocks from you. Why is she not seeing us?
Back to the usual, I guess.
Ma'am, can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you. Because you're buried deep in the list of local restaurants. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
I'm John Williams with Mortgage Corporation of the South, also known as MCS. Nearly 30 years ago, I opened the company a small one-room office in downtown Wetumpka, Alabama. I was on a mission to make home equity and debt consolidation loans available to homeowners regardless of their credit rating. In the beginning, I remember wondering, how in the world would we reach the people that needed our services? Well, I took a chance on radio advertising, and the rest is now history. Through the years, we've helped thousands of Alabama homeowners with mortgages, home equity, and debt consolidation loans. Today, MCS is practically a household name across the entire state. In order to succeed, you've got to reach the people who need your services the most. That's a fact, and radio works. If you'd like to grow your business, log on to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business. That's newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business. Take it from me, radio works.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Street shipping is prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at HIMS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. hims.com/radio.
If you're a homeowner, the last thing on your mind just may be your roof, until it's the first thing on your mind. Call Roofing World now and get 20% off all labor and materials. That's an average savings of $5,000 on both metal and shingle roof options. And with our low monthly payment plans, you can finance as low as $99 a month. Roofing World. Don't put your roof off another day. Lock in 20% off all labor and materials on metal or shingle roofs. And on average, save $5,000 with payments as low as $99 a month. Call now for a free estimate and peace of mind. 1-800-NEW-ROOF. That's 1-800-NEW-ROOF.
The biggest selection, a lifetime warranty.
At the best prices guaranteed.
Roofing World. Roofing World.
Call now, 1-800-NEW-ROOF. That's 1-800-NEW-ROOF.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Trustworthy, up-to-date, dependable. We are your news station. News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 10% on your choice of any 3 or more A.O. Smith water heaters because Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Tracking a line of scattered showers as we head throughout the morning hours. We'll continue to watch as some activity lingers into the afternoon. Highs of the coolest they'll be all week in the low 80s at our maximum point this afternoon. They've been in upper 80s to take a turn, and as we head towards today, it looks like things are hot. We are taking that heat up a notch, and some afternoons we'll be pushing close to 90. Most days moving forward through the weekend are dry. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Amanda Curran on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. 65 northbound at the Hayneville Road exit. That's 158. We've got an accident there. Highway 80 eastbound coming towards Montgomery from
Is that all I got to put on there?
Just before Highway 97. Also look for an accident on Atlanta Highway. Outside of that, we're looking pretty good. Larry Live Oak has been insuring the River region since 1988, customizing your insurance needs, giving you the perfect plan. Live Oak Insurance, Main Street in Millbrook, 285-2881. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Judd Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Tuesday. A community is rallying around a Montgomery woman who was shot and paralyzed from the chest down. Amy Dix was shot while sitting in her car at a stoplight on the Atlanta Highway earlier this month. Now there's a Boston Butt fundraiser to help pay for medical bills. We have all the information on WSFA.com. Montgomery Fire and Rescue officials confirm one of their own is now charged with insurance fraud. Gail Crumby Jr. is accused of selling his UTV earlier this year and then reporting it stolen in Chilton County. He's accused of getting insurance money for a vehicle that was never stolen. A Montgomery man was indicted on charges of stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars from the city of Montgomery. Michael Hicks is accused of taking more than $400,000. He is charged with insurance fraud. City officials say that no city employee or retiree was impacted, and additional checks have been put in place to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin with today's tip for kids.
Make sure it don't happen again.
Pediatrics. Did you know that tooth decay is an infection? Luckily, cavities are largely preventable. The bacteria that cause cavities pass from parents to children, so good oral health is a family affair. Take care of baby teeth as soon as they emerge by brushing them with a smear of toothpaste with fluoride. Talk with your pediatrician about your baby's oral health and take him to the dentist by age 1. For more, visit healthychildren.org.
My name is Tom Thornton.
And my name is Cindy Thornton. We're retired, and this is how we live United.
We decided to volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
United Way is how we contribute, because we know our time and money are going to the right places.
Judging by the thank yous we get at the clinic, I'd say we're doing the right thing with our retirement, too. We're Tom and Cindy Thornton. We volunteer at our community free health clinic. We don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Half of Alabama residents use a septic tank. Are you one of them? Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and be expensive to repair. So know the warning signs: wet spots in your yard, slow draining toilets or drains, gurgling sounds in drains, and sewage odors. You can prevent your cistern from failing by having your tank pumped every 3 to 5 years. Keep a separate container for grease and dispose of it properly. Use detergents low in phosphate and spread laundry loads over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. You need a permit before installing a new system or before repairing an existing one. Your local health department has a copy of the septic tank system permit that indicates the location of your system and the size of the tank.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
The news you need, the news you can trust, the news you depend on. News Radio 1440. More at newsradio1440.com.
And good morning, everybody. I hope this day finds everybody well and doing fine and all the things that go on. Let it do what it do. Now, that's probably the second thing that young folks say that I like to hear. Because the first thing was, it is what it is. And the second thing is, let it do what it do. I tell you, I don't know who came up with that one, but that was a good one. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine this morning if you can, because it's one more day, one more on top of the ground. And the ground, of course, is not on top of you. Hi, good morning. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It's time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective, or at least give you a different one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning to you. This is News Radio 1440. It is time to rise and shine this morning, if you can. For it's one more day, one more, that you're still here. Today is the 30th day of April 2024. Today's daily bread is simply entitled, You Can't Outlove God. Amen to that. Our scripture insight today comes from 1 John 4:15 through 21. But 1 John 4:19 reads, We love because he first loved us. Govern yourselves accordingly. And again, good morning. It is the 30th day of April 2024. It is a day that has never been. It is a day that once it's gone, you don't get it back again. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should do today that you don't. And more importantly, you don't get a chance to come back and undo some of the things that you shouldn't have done. So whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done on this day, 30th April 2024. If you've been around a while, you've heard many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the charity, the love, and the grace of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? We'll do what you can, while you can, for whom you can, and every once in a while reach back and give somebody else a helping hand. Bishop Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. I say, if that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say, give out if you must. Rest if you can. But you never ever quit. You never give up. Because quitters will never win. And while winners may fail at a thing or two, they never quit. One foot in front of the other. My mother said, nothing beats a failure but a try. So keep moving, keep pushing. Martin Luther King said, you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, whatever it is, keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. Because quitters will never win. And winners may lose a thing or two, but they never give up. So don't you. And every once in a while, you can use that wireless communication that we've had around for a long time. It's called prayer. It works. But only if you use it. Good morning to you, Montgomery. It's time to rise and shine. Can't outlove God. That is our daily bread for this morning, the 30th day of April, 2024. And no matter what happens today, no matter what it is still a great day to be alive. You should cherish this day more enthusiastically than you've ever cherished any day before, because this one was not promised either. Good morning to you. Can't outlove God. That's our daily bread for this morning, April the 30th, 2024. And I'll be back, if the good Lord says the same, after all these great messages you're going to get this morning. Good morning to you. It's a great day to be alive.
Hello, my name is Sochil Dixon. I'm sharing a personal story in today's encouragement from our daily bread. Can't outlove God. When my now grown son Xavier was in kindergarten, he stretched his arms wide and said, "I love you this much." I stretched my longer arms wide and said, "I love you this much." Planting his fists on his hips, he said, "I loved you first." I shook my head. "I loved you when God first put you in my womb." Xavier's eyes widened. "You win." "We both win," I said, "because Jesus loved both of us first." As Xavier prepares for the birth of his first child, I'm praying he'll enjoy trying to outlove his son as they make sweet memories. But as I prepare to be a grandmother, I'm amazed at how much I loved my grandson from the moment Xavier and his wife told us they were expecting a baby. The Apostle John affirmed that Jesus' love for us gives us the ability to love him and others. Knowing he loves us gives us a sense of security that deepens our personal relationship with him. As we realize the depth of his love for us, we can grow in our love for him and express our love in other relationships. Not only does Jesus empower us to love, but he also commands us to love. 1 John 4:21 says, "And he has given us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister." When it comes to loving well, God always wins. No matter how hard we try, we can't outlove God. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from 1 John 4, verses 15 to 21. If anyone acknowledges that Jesus is the Son of God, God lives in them, and they in God. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. This is how love is made complete among us, so that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. And he has given us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister. Let's pray. Loving Savior, thanks for loving us first so that we can love others. Please help us to feel confident in your unconditional love for us as you help us nurture healthy and holy, loving relationships with others. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Today's encouragement was provided by our Daily Bread Ministry.
And now we pay homage to all of our armed forces of the United States of America: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Space Force. Haven't figured out what Space Force actually does yet, but I'm sure it's something. And while I'm at it, I might as well say hi and good morning and give some props to our local heroes, Montgomery Police Department. Good morning, guys. Our fire department, one of the best in the country. Good morning, Milford, Georgia's people. And also to the maintenance department downtown in Montgomery, the city people that go out there. They actually go to work way before I do. I be coming down the road sometimes and they already out there working. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to tell you what they always tell me when I put that military stuff on. We appreciate your service. We do. Really, we do. Because that pothole that was tearing up my car. Appreciate y'all taking care of that for me. Good morning to all school bus drivers. That's a job I wouldn't have for all the tea in China because I don't want to put up nobody else's kids. But they do. I couldn't do it. And the school buses actually got to be the hardest thing to drive in America. They tell me it isn't, but it's got to be. First of all, it's ugly. I mean, school buses are the ugliest things in the world, but they do got a nice yellow color to them. So if you miss the school bus, give up your driver's license. I'm just telling you, you don't need to be driving. I'm just saying. And if you're at the corner when the school bus is trying to turn, can you back up just a little bit so they can get the bus around that thing? Yeah, these kids can't afford to be late for school. And I'm going to give a shout out to Valiant Cross this morning. I'm going down. I'm in a local fast food restaurant the other day, and I'm telling you, I knew there was something special about this kid that was there. He was all mannerable and saying yes, sir, and no, sir, and looking at me with a lot of respect. I said, right on. I said, what school you go to? Because I knew it wasn't Montgomery Public School, at least not the regular school. He said, no, I go to Valiant Cross. Let me give the Brock brothers down there some props. Well, I don't know what they're doing, how they're doing it, but they're taking the same kids that Montgomery Public School takes and say, well, we got to take everybody's kids. Well, how about making kids better rather than accepting them the way they are? That's what I'm talking about, because that's what Valiant Cross does. It's kind of like that Morehouse. Morehouse got this saying, you can tell a Morehouse man, but you can't tell him much. Well, you can tell a Valiant Cross kid, and they'll listen. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Space Force, and the Jarheads. Time to rise and shine. Okay, so if that don't wake you up, all right, if you're not awoke now, I don't mean that political wokeness. I don't care nothing about that. I'm talking awake with your eyes open to the world and your ears open to listen to the sound of life. Now, if you're not awake now, then something wrong with you, and you might want to check your pulse or go in front of a mirror or something like that, see what's going on. All right. Now, good morning to you. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, I need to have at least 3 first-time callers a day to make me getting up early in the morning every day, make me feel good about it. Because I like to know that I'm making a difference out there. Sometimes I don't make a difference, but I'm just saying that's my attempt. That is my attempt every day to try to make a difference. So 3 first-time callers a day. I don't care which hour you do it in. Just give it to us, because every once in a while I'll be trying to sell some advertising. and my potential advertiser things only got 3 people listening. The same 3, as a matter of fact, and that includes me. So hey, come on, show them that they're wrong, so I can try to earn enough money in these late games to send Z to college. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. But I did tell him about the Air Force. Yeah, and he's interested. I told him, yeah, go to the Air Force. That way, you get on the airplane, you get to go all over the world for free. And I told him try to reserve first, though, just in case you get out, just in case you want to join the Army. I'm just saying you be like your dad here, you know? But I don't care. One way or the other, it's up to him. Anyway, good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. I gotta. But before I get to that, my first thing today is Student of the Week. And I was wondering why it wasn't in there yesterday. But it wasn't in there yesterday, but it's here this morning. And again, we need to pay these kids. And I don't know why I haven't seen anybody from Valiant Cross on this thing. But I'll talk to the Bronx down there and ask them in a minute here why. Okay, I want to see some Valiant Cross kids on this thing. And, I'm just saying, we need to, y'all need to put those kids in for Student of the Week with the Montgomery Advertiser. I mean, there ought to be so many people on this thing right here until she's going to have to save some for next year. Okay, Hadley Hitson from the Montgomery Advertiser. Look on the Montgomery Advertiser. You can call her up and or send her an email, and she'll tell you what you need to do. She's a reporter on this thing. Okay, all right. So the new Montgomery Advertiser Student of the Week polls is announced, and here are the nominees. She says we reached the end of April, and with that comes Montgomery Advertiser's final Student of the Week poll of the month. In the last 3 weeks, the Advertiser has celebrated seniors who've overcoming personal challenges to reach graduation, and 2 Honor Society exemplars with plans to become nurses. This week's group of nominees are similarly impressive. School administrators, guidance counselors, high school teachers from across the greater Montgomery area are sent in nominations for the top students. And I know we got more than this. And readers get the chance to select from the information provided who they think of that list should be nominated as Student of the Week. This week's poll it's open from yesterday until May the 2nd. That's Thursday. New poll nominees will be announced every week. Now, if your school didn't nominate you a Student of the Week, that's shame on them. There's always next week until there isn't. Okay. Every public-private school in Montgomery, Autauga, and Elmore counties is eligible to nominate 1 student a week who is exemplifying success in academics and community involvement. Okay, so here we go. This is the week of April 29th. Okay, that's it. The first one, Chasen Brown, Success Unlimited Academy. A senior at SUA, Chasen is a member of the praise team called Chosen Generation and is active in the Christian club H2O at school. He sung in several high school musicals as well as the annual Best of Success showcase. He is talented visual artist and currently has several pieces of his artwork in the school art show. Chasen is part of the audio-visual team at his church, Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church. Last summer, he worked in technology at the State of Alabama Department of Higher Education. Congratulations to Chasen Brown being nominated this week as one of the Students of the Week. Next up, Anna Marie Izaguri, Izagurre. No sense me messing that name up. Anna Marie Izaguri Guzman. Okay. Wait a minute. My bad. From Percy Julian High School. A senior at Percy Julian, Anna Marie serves on the Student Government Association, actively participates in numerous and other student activities on campus. Upon graduation in 3 weeks, she plans to obtain a job that will help support her in college. Ultimately, she wants to have a career serving others. Congratulations to Anna Marie Izaguri. Guzman. I'll just say Guzman. Okay. From Percy Julian. All right, here's the next one. Makisha or okay. Maka, okay. Makasia Burns. I think that's how you pronounce that name. If it isn't, somebody just call a brother up and tell him what you know. Makasia Burns from Otagoville School. Makasia will be the valedictorian for Otago High School, currently maintaining a 4.3 GPA. She is involved in many extracurricular activities, including student council, volleyball, basketball, and softball, while also keeping the highest level of expectation for herself. She also recently received a scholarship from the Prattville Black History Month program for being a standout student. Again, congratulations to Makasia Burns from Otagoville High School, or Otagoville School. I don't know if it's high school. It must be in high school. And last but certainly not least, Chase Mathis of Prattville High School. Chase is a hard-working student who always puts his best effort into his work. According to the Prattville High School leadership, he has an A average in every subject. What makes Chase stand out is his attitude toward others. Teachers say he is supportive and helpful to his classmates, respectful of his teachers, as well as an overall great guy, great student. Okay, citizen. Prattville High School leader said Chase is a great representative of Prattville High School and is an amazing young man of integrity. And those are your student of the week this week. Again, just to give you a summation. Chasing Brown, Success Unlimited. Okay, that's number one. Anna Marie Guzman from Percy Julian High School. Number two, Makasia Burns of Otagoville High School. If it is a high school, we'll get to Otagoville School. And Chase Mathis of Prattville High School. Give these guys a round of applause. Okay. Next time I'll use a better thing. Anyway, so we'll see on Thursday who wins this week's thingamajigger there. High school. I don't know how long this thing's going. Well, we got 3 more weeks, so we got at least. Now, I hope Hadley puts them all together, all the winners together, and picks a student of the year out of these people, and hopefully I'll be able to, announce it. All right. So that is my Montgomery Advertiser Student of the Week, starting 4/29 to this Thursday. So go to Montgomery Advertiser, and you can vote for the student. And parents, kins, countrymen, put some of your kids in for this award. It's nice to be recognized. Do we just got to play basketball or football to get some recognition around here? Okay, I'm just saying. So let's go. So go ahead and tell your parents. Now, parents, you can't put your own kids in, but you can certainly call the school and say, "Hey, what about my son? He's got good grades. He's doing all kind of things. Let's give him some recognition also." Okay. Anyway, so 860-1440, 7:37 in the morning. I got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things. But let me see who's this on the phone. Like I really don't know who this is. I know who this is. Hey, good morning. Who's this? I hear you. I hear you. Well, sometimes you got to put it with idiots too. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, well, go right ahead. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Now, are you, wait a minute. You're not suggesting that you'll make money and don't turn that income into the IRS. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, that's against the law. Wait a minute. I got to cut you off till you redeem yourself. I mean, you can't do that on the air. You can't say I'm willingly going to break the law on the airways. I got the FBI, the U.S. Marshal Service, the Secret, everybody upstairs, man. Come on, man. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay then. I'm worrying about something that you can figure out. Don't try to figure me out here. I'm not here to be figured out. Not at all. Because trust me, I'll be trying to figure you out too. And that's how I'm helping you. I'm helping you every morning. I let you come on the air and out your ideas that you can put out. So I'm helping you. Yeah, I know, but I don't know why you keep telling me that same thing every morning. I already know that. So I don't know why you keep telling me every morning. I don't need a reminder. Okay, okay, okay. All right, I got you. Appreciate your call. I'll take a break. And we'll be back. How do you get away with $400,000 from the city? I want my tax money back. Y'all not trying to say, yeah, that's a lot of money. Then charge with insurance fraud against city like this. Listen, I'm gonna say one thing. You're gonna get some money. $400,000 a good place to start. We'll be back.
Skywatch traffic. Brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven. News Radio 1440.
The esports World Cup has finally announced the last game title that will be a part of the event this summer in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Apex Legends, the game title developed by Electronic Arts, and the 1910 final tournament called the Esports World Cup. Teams around the world will compete across a number of different game titles in order to snag their share of the $60 million prize pool that is is making big announcements. This important news is online at 403.com. That's what happened second from the U.S. in many countries. Let's talk to our choose identity threat. Goodness, community monitoring credit. Identity theft and dedicated to restoration specialists. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% of their purchase. I declare as the benefit at myself.com. Right. And air conditioning goods. Today, it's very $54.95.
Time to settle up for the inaugural CA May 9th, 10th, and 11th. Peanut Program Bank Plus. Prize money featuring all 67 county sheriffs and their staff. Worldwide. Come out and watch Cowboys and Cowboys showcasing their talent from combat rock, steer wrestling, tickets are $15 and $20. Alabama Sheriff Foundation and Alabama Sheriff Youth Ranchers. Check us out at Alabama Sheriff's Association Facebook page or call 334-264-7827. Thursday night is Appreciation Night. Thanks for the active duty. Join us May 9th and 11th at the National Peanut Festival. Let's ready to go. $5,000. Next average amount of money. Yes, you. That's crazy. Yeah. That's what you can do. Upside. Yes, you're already. You're calling download Upside. To help pay for education later this year. The free extra 25 cents per gallon in your first so anytime you can for your family. A nice home, good food, family fun, and the right medical care. You can have for your kids' future and their education. Just to survive, that's what you need to call Film Provider. And Film Provider already
If your health isn't perfect, even more reason to call. We'll match you with the right policy even if you have weight issues like diabetes or high blood pressure. Right now, your family's protected. Make sure that protection continues if something unexpected happens to you. Call for a free quote and see if you can save up to 70%. Call 800-511-3535 now. That's 800-511-3535. 800-511-3535.
News Radio 1440 is everywhere you are. On the radio, online at newsradio1440.com, and on our app. You can also listen on your smart home speaker. News Radio 1440.
Okay, it's Tuesday morning. It's not an election morning or anything like that. So one thing great about this morning is that we all woke up and met the morning. So that's good. It's a good day. Great day to be alive. 7:49 in the morning. Let's see who this is on the phone. Good morning, who's this? Morning. Now, that seems to me that it seems to be a good plan. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And sprinkle a little mace in there. Sprinkle a little mace in there. Yeah. 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 The options. Right. Yeah. 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 Well, John Gina, who I'm really not a great big fan of. I like him. Not a great big fan of him. But he said yesterday on the radio, America, at some point, we cannot survive with people like these types of people. And at some point, we got to set this straight, this course better. It's either, what is that Martin Luther King said? We are going how do you say, we're going to die our schools, or are we going to, that one thing that I think we're going to live like brothers and die as two. And it does seem like to me that that latter course is what some of these idiots want. But they're the ones who be going first. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mm. Well, it may be. Yeah, yeah. I got that. Yeah, I got that. Because not everybody, will be understanding. No, I didn't see that. What got me yesterday was 3 U.S. Marshals. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, they and they've indirectly may have been responsible for some of these things. And again, you can manipulate nature, but you cannot beat it. And if you don't impose some sort of severe penalties for certain people's actions, they will go out and do grander things because they figure out they figure they can get away with it. So really. That's just, yeah. Yeah, and New York's got a stringent. What I haven't figured out about New York, how in the hell can you get around the Constitution of the United States? And the Supreme Court has already ruled that you have a right to carry a weapon to protect yourself in New York. But New York said you can't. How can they get around that? Mm, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's a downer. 7:55 in the morning. Good morning. Morning. Well, I was trying to get it right. What was the quote? Yeah. Okay. 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 I got the spirit of it right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Right. Uh, would they say that it's fraud? Hmm. Yeah, I saw that. Mhm. But now I got to tell you something. Wait, wait, did you realize the city didn't find this? The Attorney General's office found this. Also, somebody else. Yeah, they found this one. Yeah. You may have a point, yeah. Yeah. Well, now, quite frankly, I rather they keep stealing than shoot. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Then every news, you're right. Then every news place in America right now will be in court. And what about the lift? When I can see it in, hey, I got it. You talking about? I got it. Let's see it in the movie, man. Community is all around.
News Radio 1440.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Palestinian protesters marched across the Columbia University campus here in New York early this morning and into the college building where they barricaded themselves inside and zip-tied the doors. Jessica Schwab says they targeted Jewish students like her. I actually hopped over a table and then they left me alone. And they've just been targeting students, whoever they can find, calling them Zionists. And if you hear them, they chant, we don't want no Zionists here. The Israeli that Netanyahu is vowing an invasion of Gaza with or without a ceasefire police agreement. This bill lands now. He reiterated that Israel would eliminate Hamas battalions in the southern city, achieve total victory. Many counts the centrist minister who's in the war cabinet has argued that the government must not take a responsible hostage deal if it can be reached without ending the war. They're more than the Gaza war. Law enforcement officers in Charlotte, North Carolina, a day after they were killed in a shootout with a convicted felon. Correspondent Manuel Cortez is there.
They include a deputy U.S. Marshal who at this point has not been identified. Also, two officers with the North Carolina Department of Adult Corrections, Alden Elliott and Samuel Peloche, both 14-year veterans. Elliott leaves behind a wife and one child. Peloche is survived by a wife and two children.
The officers were trying to serve a warrant. The suspect was shot and killed. A deadly attack in the UK today. Police in northeast London pursuing a man brandishing a sword when he runs across garage rooftops out of their reach. The suspect is now in custody, but a 13-year-old boy is dead and 4 others have been hospitalized, including 2 police officers. Police ruling out terrorism as a motive. Vicky Barker, CBS News. The President Trump's criminal trial. Story. Best play along with Jonathan's African hair braiding. Among the first time nominee. S&P futures down 20. This is CBS.
And now, a list of things from Progressive Insurance. Home, auto, home, motorcycle, RV, ATV, Progressive Protect all. Learn more about them at progressive.com.
Just for retail for your diamond engagement ring or gift. Counts at cleanvision.com. For more than a century, we're experts in lab grown diamonds because that's all we do. Clean organ. Diamond jewelry will give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to cleanorigin.com or code radio for 10% off the purchase. Clean origin.com. changes in our parent company here at CBS.
Paramount says it's creating an office of the CEO of this package. Global executives, CBS Showtime MTV Entertainment Studios and Paramount Media Network CEO Chris McKenzie and Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon CEO Brian Robbins. Akish's departure comes at a pivotal moment for Paramount, with the company exploring a merger and other deals with several potential partners. His exit was the end of a long career at Paramount and began in 1997 with news.
Without CBC and the people that exist. Was a known since
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year.
You can trust in Bill Bradley when something breaks. Call Bill Bradley for plumbing, heating, and air conditioning.
Let's go for love. I know that I want to.
Okay. All right then. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing pretty good this morning. I'm doing pretty good this morning. You know, I wonder. I wasn't going to be on this topic this morning, but somebody sent me a little thing this morning, and normally I don't pay these things much attention, but this one caught my eye. Okay, now this caught my eye because a friend of mine said he quoted someone said, "When you are introduced to the truth, you have two choices: either accept it or ignore it." Now, ignoring it doesn't change what truth is. So you can act like you're ignoring it, or you can accept it, but you can't really ignore truth. The truth is what it is. Okay, let it do what it do. Okay, I love that saying. Let it do what it do. I just love that saying. I never really used that before. But never mind. That's okay. Get me on the. That's something young people say. Just get me. Like my son told me this one about SIMP. SIMP. Now I thought that was a replacement for simple. No, that's it. It's actually an insult to God. I don't really know the full where it came from. SIMP. I don't really know where it came from. But if somebody tells you you're simp, they are questioning your manhood. I don't want to know. So if you go home, your old lady says, you're just a simp. In other words, she's losing all respect for you, and she thinks you're acting like a girl. I'm just saying, now, I haven't been called that yet, but it will be fun. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Now, here's something I got. Okay, greedflation. Now, this is an interesting article here, greedflation. Because I've been asking myself, when I went to the store last week, and the eggs went up. So I looked at the man in the store. So did the chickens go on strike? I mean, did they go on strike? I mean, gasoline going up. Did the gasoline pump say we want to raise? I mean, cheese going up. Okay, so is the milk? I mean, so everything is going up, and we got to stop. And I said, and the biggest thing that people tell us is that it is inflation. Well, there's a new term out now called greedflation. Now, normally I wouldn't pay these things much attention because somebody gets mad at somebody because they're making money. Well, maybe we need to well, I got a bunch of companies in front of me and how much money they made in profit last year. Profit, not how much money they made, but how much money they made in profit last year. Now, I believe in capitalism, at least I used to believe it in anyway. Now, here are some of the companies and the money they made as profit last year. Okay. The 2023 profits by these companies. Heinz Kraft made $8.973 billion in profit last year. ExxonMobil made $9.1 billion in profit. JP Morgan made $49 billion. That's not what they made. That's what they made in profit. Delta Airlines, $4.6 billion in profit. Okay. Now I can understand why some of our folks be mad. Amazon, which actually did a pretty good job, but we're gonna leave that alone. Amazon made $9.9 billion in profit. And Apple, okay, I'm not buying no more Apple stuff. $97 billion. Apple, $97 billion in profit in 2023. Apple, Tesla, although Tesla does do good work, $13.6 billion in profit. And Verizon, $78.6 billion in profit. Not what they made. This is the profit that they made. Albertson, I don't even know what they are, but they made $21.75 billion in profit. And Nike, okay, Nike made $22.65 billion in profit. Target, as we rich people call it, Target, made $25.2 billion in profit. But here's one dollar interest up. Blue Cross and Blue Shield made $7.5 billion in profit last year. Okay, and last but not least, Kaiser made $3.29 billion in profit. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, Starbucks made $24.56 billion in profit in 2023, which means we could have given each of its 400,000 employees $11,000 raise and would still have $20 billion left in profit. But instead, workers still have to rely on the tip. And a lot of people rely on the tip. So here's the question. I would agree that capitalism is probably the best system to where if you're going forward, if you come up with an idea that maybe you can make a little money. Okay, not too many systems will give you the ability that the capitalist system does. What happens? And this is the question I ask you. What happens when profit meets fairness? What happens? They could get rid Starbucks could have given everybody, okay, $11,000 raise and still had some. What had again $11,000 raise and still have $20 billion left in profit. So does there come a point that there ought to be standard stuff to profit? You know, and I know that sounds communistic, and that's not where I want to go with it. But you got a company here whose employees try to get a tip. They could have gave everybody $11,000 raise and still would have had $23,000. There has to come a point. There has to come a point where, in our capitalist society, that we've got to ask these questions. I mean, how much is enough? How much money do you need? Any time somebody's going to take the money and spend it. So how much money is necessary? Okay, Blue Cross Blue Shield. They can't even afford it anymore. How much money they make last year? Blue Cross Blue Shield. They made $7.5 billion in profit. That's what most of the time they try not to pay most of the time. If you put the requisition for it. I don't know. Yeah. So what happens when profit meets moral clarity? What happens? It looks like profit went down. Okay? And it's like greedflation. So we really don't have inflation going on. We got greedflation going on in America right now. And I'm sick and tired of it. I mean, you go to the store and eggs cost a little bit more money because it costs more money. It don't feel like it costs a lot more money to me. Looks like people just spend a lot more money. That's what. That's the wrong material. If you want to spend hard on money and buy yourself a Tesla, I got no problem with making up. At least he's providing you with a product. Okay? I don't know how in the hell that Heinz Kraft made $8.9 billion in profit, but woo, that's a lot of ketchup, bro. Ain't that a Delta Airlines, Amazon made $9 billion, but at least Amazon does provide you with a service and a good service and profit. But I don't know. Should there be a profit system that's more fair than this one? Okay, I'm just asking the question. And now, what really bothers me, Blue Cross Blue Shield, $7.5 billion. Then we got people who have insurance who complain about they won't pay for certain things. You know, they won't pay. So that bothers me. Walmart made $155 billion last year. They do provide a service. That's true. But whatever happened to inputting some of that money back into the community? Well, I guess so. The road. JP Morgan, $49 billion. JP Morgan, I company or a company gets dead stock. I don't know. That's a hell of a lot of money. Good morning. Yeah. Right. You would think so. The question is, and this is clear, I don't know a better system of government where forces well, not like a better system, economic system that would. Mhm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just put it out there, you know, because I thought it was interesting. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 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 that's right. That's true. I mean, it's just kind of, yeah, yeah. Right. What, I don't know about life insurance, but stealing money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 They kill them everywhere. Hey, appreciate it. Let me just help out that. As a matter of fact, Hyundai made $12.27 trillion. Woo! That's not cash right there. Good morning. No, I'm the reality of it. Well, it's a good word. I don't know where it came from, but it's appropriate. I don't know. I don't listen to Democrats either. Well, again, okay, well, I know it. I know what it. I know what it means. I know what it means. I just ain't aggressive to it. Well, that's right. I mean, he sells a product for sure. Well, uh, uh, that's right. That's right. I have. Yeah. I don't know what. Listen, I don't. And that's true. It is that's true. That's true. It is a dangerous thing. But when it's muddy outside, raining and it's cold, I got underneath. Okay, okay. I, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who's like underneath it. Or five, or five the other one that we're looking at. I'm pretty sure I'm. You're right. It's a dangerous thing to do, but when the vehicle's not moving, we was all right. Okay. What 10 weeks and a half? Whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy ever slept under one, especially when it was raining outside. Got underneath it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the Air Force was four or things, but when it's raining outside and cold, yeah, you probably do yourself. Anyway, so let me take a break and we'll be back to more info. Okay, that guy just yelled. He's yelling at me. Okay, and I'm telling you, somebody, this guy almost, but I just the Air Force now, so they don't sleep on that. They carry straight to build temporary housing. And they go, oh, I think the Air Force. Oh, okay. But the one, the question he would bring with it.
You can celebrate this and the top rated
You know, when the talk about that, okay, you know, just, I just felt it. And in Alabama, now who knows that? Let's talk about billions of dollars. Well, I read yesterday somewhere that the Alabama legislature wants to come up with $9.4 billion for education fund that doesn't really all go to education. So why do they call it education trust fund? Because for $9.5 billion, you all have the no school system in Alabama that needs to be begging us for more tax. Okay? So where does all the money go? It's not going to education. So everybody, at some point, somebody's going to have to tell us where the money is. $9.5 billion education trust fund, and the money does not necessarily go to education. So they lie into it. Okay? And listen, capitalism is probably one of the most, I guess, fair systems of allowing people to be upwardly mobile. I get that. But how much is enough? I'm serious. How much is enough? Um, I can't answer that question. If you get out there and bust your hump, come up with a great idea, and all of a sudden you've been rich, your whole family rich for like 100 years, right on. But how much is enough? Um, you know, that's one of the why the Bible says a rich man would have a hard time making it to heaven as like a what's that thing they call it, a poor man going through a eye of a needle or something like that. Um, it's tough. Ecclesiastes said money answers all things, but given its proper context. So how much is it? You know, greedflation. I don't know where that word came from, but I'm sure believing in it. Good morning, who's this? Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know what, because first, when the guy who has the goods can determine the price, can determine the needs of the people by limiting the good, is that free enterprise? So, I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah. Listen, wait a minute. I really said when we do those things, we don't need to advertise them. Anyway, appreciate it. Good morning. Good. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true because they take money outside the education fund all the time and put it elsewhere. Put it other place. That's not true. Not all of it. They got right. I ain't talking about one place. It's not being used specifically for education. Okay. Okay. If you believe, listen, if you believe, I talked to a couple of legislators already. It does not all go to education. Again, all the money doesn't go to education. Okay. Okay, listen, no, I can only tell you what a legislator told me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. I heard about that one. Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those who have been there know the deal. Hey, appreciate it. Okay. Okay. No, really. You shouldn't talk about your education personally. It's hard if you don't know. It's hard if you don't know what you're talking about. But don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. And I've talked to a couple of legislators who set forth the appreciation of that money, and they told me out of their own mouth all the money in the education trust fund does not necessarily go to education. Now you take that up with the folks down at the House or the state Senate, and you can have that conversation with them. Good morning, this. Yes, yes, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. All righty. Appreciate it. And I hope that, anyway, is she still in the hospital? Oh, okay. Right, right. Extremely. Yes. And again, let's don't forget to follow the that also so people can hear this and feel about the and donate. Okay. Let's take a break. 6:45 and up. We'll be right back after this. And they still want to raise. And we are back. I love some of these education questions. Okay, so here we go. I'll take it back. The money that was used out of the education trust fund was a surplus. Now, do you know what surplus means? Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. Good morning on air. Yes. All right. Appreciate it. Good morning. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Wonderful. Appreciate it. It is 8:54 in the morning. Now, let me get back to another. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about this stuff when it's a little bit. The money that was used out of education trust fund was in surplus. You know what surplus means. Okay, I'm with you. So again, I'm just an average guy, average intellect. Not not superior knowledge about anything. So let me. So just let me. If I can put my hand on the pulse. So the education trust fund, which last year was about $8 something billion, had a surplus. That was the tone. But the education trust fund this year goes up, even though last year had a surplus. Hmm. And which means then you're sticking it to us, the Alabama taxpayer, putting the education trust fund that has become a slush fund. Okay? Because they have more money than they need, but yet and still they give money to other entities from the education trust fund. Is that what I'm? Is that what I'm? Is that what I'm feeling? Is that what I'm feeling? Well, the ETF, whatever you want to call it, ETF. We put more money into it than it needs, so we can get that money into other things. Am I hitting the nail on the head here? Okay. Am I hitting that? So why do you keep putting more money in something if it has been surplus? That means you screw the hell out of the folks who work in the system then and not giving them that money. So where is that money going to? Okay, I'm just average guy. I'm just asking. Good morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 9 billion. Exactly. They're not getting it. So where's it going? It's a slush fund. It's a slush fund. Yeah. Yeah. It's a slush fund. Yeah. Appreciate it. Can I take a break? We'll be back. And we got to get back to okay. What's the next quote? That's what I'm saying. Entrepreneurial creative movement. I totally agree. But then again, that does not satisfy the question. How much? Isn't it?
Similar demonstrations took place across the U.S. Dressed in riot police on the University of Texas campus.
Use of methylene chloride. People use it as a food stabilizer. It's also been linked to liver cancer and other health issues. Brian Wynn's brother's death was linked to the chemical.
I was shocked. I mean, how is it that you can find something that will kill you instantly and buy it just off the shelf?
Yes, neighbors in Charlotte, North Carolina are still stunned a day after 4 law enforcement officers were shot and killed trying to serve a warrant for a convicted felon. Yes, it's good medical. There.
Tyler Wilson lives adjacent to where the shooting took place. Officers streaming into his home and taking up positions in his backyard.
We got police running in and out. At one time, they brought an officer to the house who I guess had been shot.
4 officers were wounded. The suspect was shot and killed. Hey, Charles, we're going to Miles today. Ray has been Queen Camilla visited a cancer center in London in the team's first official public appearance since he was diagnosed in February. He is still in prison. His now is down 155 points, S&P off 9. This is CBS News.
Pick O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. With the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Does spring allergies keep you trapped inside? Then you need Navage nasal care to keep you breathing clearly and enjoying all the beauties of spring. Navage helps clear nasal passages that are often called typical seasonal allergies. Navage gently flushes a pure, refreshing saline solution through your nasal passages to clear out congestion, sucking out that springtime pollen and other irritants trapped in the nose. Navage is available online at Navage.com or in stores in Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead. Your vehicle's moving along the freeway after it's made from flush installed and yada yada. With eBay Motors, you can order 122 million parts. And the eBay PRC kit will be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, you barely know it, not charged. You can ride or die at eBayMotors.com. Also,
A prosecutor in West Virginia State when a man conferences with the persons of conflict after he refused to cooperate with the police officer and was trying to get a speeding ticket. But now he is issued an apology. He demonstrates this officer with respect to his and true and sincere self.
Yeah, you saw it back. Paul.
Under the ethics agreement and report it to another agreement for review.
He ain't sorry.
CRA.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax relief. People.
Okay. One thing everybody get. I'm trying to just asking you a question. Well, I don't know everything, so I'm going to ask, who are the trustees of the Education Trust Fund? Would that not be the taxpayer of the trustees? And I'm thinking since the money in the trust fund is taxpayers' money, uh, would not the taxpayers be the trustees? Okay, you know, okay, what is that? Union trustee of trust. Okay. Role of a trustee and their discretionary power. Okay, living trust, Alabama. Okay, I'm just what is the trustee? Okay, let me see. Mm-hmm. 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 Let me see how that answer now. Okay, a trustee. What is a trustee? Okay. Okay, let me see how it is. Trustee. Okay, trustees are often used to oversee trusts used in estate planning, but a trustee may be named in many situations. Nearly all of those situations involve naming a trustee to hold and administer. Okay, hold and administer. Let's get it right now. Okay, let me see. Property for the benefit of another person or organization. In addition to managing trusts, trustees are used in bankruptcy, overseeing investments, and stuff of that nature. Okay, I'm with you. Okay. I thought I was halfway right anyway. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, and big pharma, big pharma got their they got their hands in a little bit of everything too. Um, the funny thing about it, they always do it against drugs, new drugs and stuff like that. I mean, natural remedy when if the truth be told, just like every drug we have came from an herb or natural remedy. Yeah, 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 that's true. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Interesting. Yeah. Appreciate it. The call people on the phone. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah. Okay. Then I just, no, Walmart's a private business. Yeah. I mean, Walmart's not a monopoly. There are plenty of stores to do with Walmart. Because small business, it's hard to compete with the big guys, the big owner. It's difficult to compete. Yeah. Well, I don't want. Okay, here's what I don't want. I don't want the government saying who can be in business and who can't be in business. But I would hope I would hope that the managers, the owners of these businesses, would not run roughshod over people by coming up with things. And I appreciate your call by coming up with situations that are not necessarily so. Eggs go up. Well, the eggs went up because the gas went up. Well, what's the egg got to do with gas? The chicken's still putting out the same egg. It's no different. Okay. I understand. Or transportation costs. Okay. So we live in a country that sells our oil to other people, and we turn around and buy oil from even other people, which takes the transportation costs up. But however, if we did it in our own country, we got enough gas in our own country, oil, so we don't have to buy oil from anybody. But the people who run this country sometimes absolutely stupefy. The idiot in the White House now, when he got in the White House, the first thing he did was stop the pipeline. And now we're paying more money for everything. Woo! Good morning. I'm doing fine. All righty then. I appreciate that. Look, I think I'm like everybody. Everybody. You know, we really just want people to be safe. We- All citizens have a right to survive. And I don't necessarily believe that you need a college degree in order to make enough money to take care of your family. Not made for it. I tried it. What made for me? But I do believe that we live in a society today that foregoes, like with the numbers I gave you a little while ago, were not money that they made, it was the profit that they made. And again, I feel like question, and somebody told me that, well, this is a capitalist society. I'm all I'm all for that. But the thing that makes us different, we don't have oligarchies in America. We're not supposed to. We probably got some, but we're not supposed to have those people. We're not supposed to have people in this country who spend their whole life staying rich at the at the behest of poor folk. And I realize that everybody's not going to be rich. I don't want to be rich. If I went to my checking account right now, had $1 million, and I wouldn't give the money back. But there's got to be more. Now, I do believe this. If you come up with a product that helps everybody, like Walmart did. Walmart came up with an idea and put everything in one place. Man, what a great idea that was. You go to one place and get everything that you need. What a great idea. That's a great idea. And that's how they became rich. They came up with a great idea. Um, it's not that people don't have the right to make a profit, in which they do. But like the letter this morning, greedflation. How much is enough? Just how much? But I just I can't answer that question because I don't know because I never had that much. I never had enough to say, that's enough money. Somebody asked the guy who came up with Standard Oil, and how much is it now? I said, I just need a little bit more. Yeah, I can get a little bit more. Again, I think greedflation is an interesting concept. I think it is healthy in our society today. I think it's good and healthy, and it's well represented by the things we saw, by the things I told you this morning. I think we are well represented by greed in our society today. I mean, again, you know, it is what it is. Alabama. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Here we go, right here. The Alabama Trust Fund Board of Directors. Okay. First is Kay Iger, the governor, which is a ceremonial position, you would think, is the chair. Bill Poole, state finance director. Okay. Young Boozer, state treasurer. John Hornsby of Birmingham. Daniel Hughes of Montgomery, Alabama, and Alvin Hope of Mobile, Linda Green of Huntsville, and Juice Slauson Jr. of Montgomery, Alabama, GUICE, and John Norris of Birmingham. That's a lot of people. Okay, that's a lot of people. So what I'm going to have to do is, okay, just to prove my point. They got some audit reports here from 2023. Okay. Other reports here. Let's just see what these are. Okay. I think that was good. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't have time to go through the whole thing already. Okay, report on the Alabama Trust Fund, State of Alabama, October 1, 2022 to September 30th, 2023, and it was filed April 26th, just recently. As a matter of fact, last week, as a matter of fact. They must knew I was coming after it. Okay. Okay, a lot of things going on here, too many things to read right now. But I'm just gonna call young Boozer's office and find out if all of the money in the trust fund goes strictly to education. Good morning on air. Hello. 860-1414 number here. Let me take a break and we'll come back. Hey, my name is Kevin Elkins. I have a question to ask you, if you can answer the question. Does all the money in the education system, goes to education, or is it available for other people to enjoy? Well, that's 7,100, ain't it? Yeah, I get the same machine from them. So at least you're a human being. Is Young Boozer in? Okay. So my name's Kevin Elkins. I was newsletter at 1440. I have my, yeah, he does good. 901 5060. Area code 334 901 5060. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Okay, we're back. All right then. Let's go back to right quick. We got to get out here and do all this work. I'm going to prove my point. Good morning. It's funded by us. Oh, really? So who's it funded by? Okay, who's it funded by? Okay. Now, government doesn't have any money. People do. So who's it funded by? The money. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Great idea. Mm-hmm. Looks like they're doing pretty good paying the taxes with a budget and a surprisingly profit margin. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I got that part, but I got. But listen, there's still something that don't smell clean because you can make billions of dollars and you're paying your folks. So is that a great economic plan? I mean, is that a great economic society? So what we're saying is that when the guy with the ketchup decides he only wants to sell half a bottle of the ketchup, now he can take the price of the ketchup up and still make money on the other part. And what if you're the only guy making ketchup? Mm-hmm. Well, well, they screwed up the best monopoly America ever had. That was AT&T. I don't know. I didn't have anybody call. Right. Uh, very little. Very little. Okay, so let me ask. So when the guy, okay, wait a minute. So the guy who has the ketchup, okay, can determine. It's not about supply and demand. The guy who has the ketchup can determine how much ketchup he wants to sell, who he wants to sell it to, at what price. So that's not supply and demand. That's a manipulation of supply and demand. Okay, what if there are hunts? What if you don't have the ability to go to hunt? Wait, because the guy is not paying me enough money to put gas in my car or fix my car so I can get over there. Exactly. But again, the guy who has the supply can determine the demand that an artificial price hike is something that's not sure. I can't make it to them. But but I've got to go to the store that's in the area where I have transportation. I can't get to the well, you can do that now, that's for sure. But again, there are situations where the guy with the supply can manipulate the demand by limiting the supply. Right. And what if we find out? What if we find out that the other people are selling low standard and they're still owned by the main company anyway under a different name? Really? How could all cars are going up same price almost? Is there collusion going on in the automobile industry? Mhm. Okay. I still say you're on unfair playing ground when the guy with the supply can determine the demand. Okay. All right. Sounds good it sounds good on the radio, but the reality is a lot of us can't get to another stores and get the cheaper rent. I know how to spend my money. I know when the price exceeds my ability to buy it. I am part of that economic system. Okay, but you're on the other side of the fence. but they build the stores in your neighborhood, not mine. So now I got to now you want me to pay more or take gas to go someplace else. I can't get there. The bus ain't running. Yeah, that's it. Listen, it all sounds great when you put it out there, but the reality of it is that reality and fiction sometimes get together. And it works for some people. That's true. It does. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, do some of that stuff. Good morning. Who's this? Well, the conflict is, and that's the kind of the conflict I have is, people have a right to come up with a great idea and become a movie. We got a right to do. We're buying their product. If you're selling a product and the product just sells that great, that's fine. But if you like J.P. Morgan, they don't sell a product. Uh, yeah, sure, right. Mm. But I got to tell you now, right, right. But I got to tell you, right. But I got to tell you though, it's kind of like what we're doing in America right now. The Chinese, the Japanese, everybody comes to America wants to buy something. We're willing to sell it to them. And if we're willing to sell it to them, then why are we complaining that once they get it, They do what the hell they want to do with it. Because we are too greedy for money in this country now because everything seems to be predicated on money. And except you don't own anything. Mm. All right, hey, appreciate the call. Yeah, the greedflation is real. I believe it is. It's not 38 to 1. I believe it is. I'm all for profit. Look, I've been running my little business forever. Now I never really made a lot of money on it because I didn't. I didn't work that hard at it. I don't work as hard at it now. But you know, I want to be self-employed to make the money. Now, you know, it's 9:38 in the morning. We got to take a break. We'll come back right now. All I'm asking the question is the person who has the product, when he limits the product, he can turn around and take the prices up for the product and only surrender to you half the product. Do that. Yeah.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Writing. Navage, N-A-V-A-V-E. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5 grand. That's great. You guys have no upside. The free estimate. You cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can go to the wheel cash every month. Just like on your gas bill. Cash back today. I get that. Let me ask you, Conway, why not get real cash back? If you have free money, it's download upside. I'm getting cash back. To help people. unless something unexpected happens to you. If you will be gone, you pay the mortgage and all the other bills. Will your family have to sell their home to survive? That's why you need to call Term Provider. The lowest rates available on quality term life policies, period. Free to the term life for all 10 widows. And Term Provider could save you 50, 60, even 70%. Already have coverage? Call and see if you're paying too much. Term Provider could save you thousands. And if your health isn't perfect, even more reason to call. We'll match you with the right policy, even if you have weight issues like diabetes and high blood pressure. Right now, your family is protected. Make sure that protection continues if something unexpected happens to you. Call for a free quote and see if you can save up to 70%. Call 800-511-3535 now. That's 800-511-3535. 800-511-3535.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital. The miracles never come to you. That's why our greatest children's hospitals are. They need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money through the miracle ball. Put your children's miracle ball.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get rid of, you can do it. Some of that money can be expected not one resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Some of that money that will. It's easy to get yourself when you do it this month. To get a man, fast and all in man. But you don't have to go that far if you use your favorite fast photo. It's 9:44 in the morning. As a matter of fact, to the other idiot that called me this morning, after he was on the trust fund. What funds are educating trust funds? The primary revenue stream for the ETF budget, which is what I said, are income and sales taxes. We fund the education trust fund. Okay, the people do. Okay. Now, here's what I found living. There's a little truth in every lie. And there's a little bit of lie sometimes in some truth. But there's a little truth in every lie. Not a whole lot sometimes, but a little bit. Good morning. Go ahead. Okay, I got you. Good morning. Who's this? I don't take good job, but all right. Good morning. All right then. Okay, I'm just trying to find out if the Alabama Trust Fund is there any money taken out of Alabama Trust Fund, I didn't go their way, to go to something besides education. The Alabama House passes a $9.3 billion trust. They had now my good friend Craig says they had a surplus. So if you had a surplus last year, why are we putting more money in it this year? Rather than helping, maybe we can help some prisoners out. Maybe we can help some people with medical problems. Why the nine? Does anybody understand what $9 billion is? Personally, I can't even count that high. So that's a lot of money, and it's all coming from us, the taxpayers of the state of Alabama. Good morning. Well, I'm at Alabama I'm at Alabama Educating Trust. Well, I wasn't talking about the other one. Well, that's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Well, I didn't even look at somebody that's stupid. So you must be stupider. Okay. I'm just thinking. Yeah. Matter of fact, I just realized that there's a difference in Alabama Department. Yeah, Alabama Trust Fund. There's a difference in that one, and I'm at Education Trust Fund. So let me just correct one. Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, me too. Me too. I'm the smartest guy in this room. Yeah. Discretion. I love that word. Exactly. Kind of like getting a ticket. Kind of like getting a ticket. The officer doesn't have to give you a ticket. You can use this discretion. Yeah. Me either. I don't have discretion. Yeah. 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 It's that three main. It's that three main deal. Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah. 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 They do. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Well, somebody's got the money. Yeah. Yeah. No, they try. Yeah, they tried to buy me out. All right. Hey, the truth is the truth. The Education Trust Fund, here's what the state of Alabama says. The Education Trust Fund is the largest operating fund of the state, which is more money than the general budget and all that kind of stuff. Revenues credited to the ETA are used for the support, maintenance, and development of public education in Alabama. The debt service and capital improvements related to educational facilities and other functions related to educating the state citizens. So here's my problem. Well, if you're doing all that, how the hell you got a surplus? And then they come back down here and ask us for more money. The Education Trust Fund has more money than any other thing in this state. That's $9.3 billion. Here's my question. Are we going to look on TV one day and find somebody getting the check? That's a hell of a lot of money, but the education system, for the most part, stuck in regular school. I'm just saying. Okay. 12 taxes are allocated to the EPS, the largest of which are individual and corporate income tax, sales tax, utility tax, and use tax. So if one knows payable of this, like I said at the beginning, we pay for it. Good morning. Anyway, now there's somebody named Julianne Carlson, who I guess is responsible for putting out this information, I guess. Uh, but I'll find out. And my only question is there any money used in the education trust fund for anything other than education? And did call young moves young, but they said they can answer that. A young mover wasn't good. I just, if there is, then somebody lined up. I mean, 9.3 billion. Last year was 8 billion. I mean, and they tell me they had a surplus, so they took the money from it and put it someplace else. Well, if you had a surplus, then why are we paying more money this year? And money don't grow on trees. And contrary to what some people say, we have to figure that out. That's all I'm doing. Anyway, but I'll find out for the day of that. I'll find out. What I want to know. And don't forget the student today for the student of the week in Montgomery Public Schools, all public schools and private schools in the metro region area. Chasing Brown, Success Unlimited, a senior. Anna Marie Guzman from Percy Julian High School, a senior. Markesia Burns from Otagoville School, and Chase Mathis from Prattville High School. So go to Montgomery Advertiser, and you go to the right of the click on news on the left, go to the right, and you'll see our typing where it says find something, the student of the week, and you'll find these people, and you can vote for them if you want to, or not if you do not want to. But please give our kids some encouragement besides football players. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's not playing out. Yeah. But now I'm going to agree with you on one thing about it. I am not an economic thinker. I'm more of a philosophical. But you cannot tell me that it is a fair system when a person who has the product, when a person can limit the product. Yeah. Yeah. I fares what you pay to get on the bus. I got you. But it keeps changing. Their economic it keeps changing. Yeah, exactly. The people get rich and the poor get poorer for one thing. Oh, there's only 24. Wait, there's only 24 hours in a day. Some of us do work more than other people, and we still have a hard time making it. Yeah. All right. Hey, appreciate I can take the last couple of calls before I get out of here. Good morning. Good morning. Who's this? I hear you. Okay. Again, it's not all needed for education. Good morning. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Anyway, so again, therein lies the problem. Uh, if it's for education, then why are we contemplating or even going to use it to do other things? Because they don't need all that money for education. It is a trust fund for other things. Come on, who's this? Say what? Well, no, I can't. I can't tell who's calling on the phone. Get the details. Again, going back is not a sin, but you have something intelligent to say. And if you got to say it in that time, I got to do it. Good morning, who's this? Again? Good morning. Thank you very much. Very much. That's, well, the mayor said it was working. Right. Well, I'll see if I can get an update on that 311. We got to go on a time to talk for today. Let's see if I can get an update on that. I'm going to walk in there with her and see what's going on with those guys. Well, I got to go. You know, I've been talking enough today. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, it is a great day to be alive.
City employee or retiree.
I'm Steve Jason on his way into court this morning in New York.
This is a hoax. This is a judge who's conflicted.
Over President Trump again complaining about the judge, and it was the judge who take action against him not long after. He was Harold Barnett is covering the hush money trial.
Because one more child has found that violated in 9 out of 10 times he had done so, and as a result, the crime was done. The $1,000 of a violation. So, national government and not all and being held in contempt of this courtroom for violating the groundwork by company with this case or potential witnesses.
And Columbia University. Israel inside